here we are. It's our birthday celebration. Whoop, whoop. So you can go whoop, whoop, but I'm not allowed to go happy birthday.
Live it up,
Too late,
Sarah.
I did it anyway.
Live it up.
Okay.
So, 1 year ago, we started Shut Up and Listen
Small Town Stories
with Sarah
and Renee.
And who knew
I know.
how much fun we would have with this?
It is really, I mean, it is fun. I do enjoy recording.
I have learned a lot.
Me too.
I've enjoyed every aspect of this. And I'm excited to see where it goes.
Me too. Because I know we started it, and we really just kind of wanted to highlight all of the great things happening here in Fostoria and the people that were part of making that happen. I think we did that pretty successfully, but I too was surprised how enjoyable it's been. And, you know, we get a lot of comments about how, like, when we record the podcast, if we come in and we, you know, are prepared and it's scripted, 100% unscripted.
No.
Which maybe sometimes is a little more evident than others, but we really just go into it and see what happens.
But I think we've highlighted a lot of wonderful things about the Fostoria community in the last year. I think we will highlight many more in the coming year.
I agree. There's so much we haven't even touched on yet.
But in an effort to kind of showcase our first year, we have invited our guests from the last year to come back and actually do a little role reversal.
Yes, because turnabout's fair play.
Uh-huh.
So we asked them a lot of questions so they can come and ask us a couple questions.
So I don't know about you, but I'm a little nervous.
I know you said it's been really enjoyable, but leading up to today, I just don't know what's going to get asked of us. Because we know some of these people kind of well, so we'll see what happens.
I know.
Yeah. But it'll be interesting. So we've asked all of our past guests
Yes.
to come in and ask us questions, and then we kind of opened it up to the community too.
We did. We did.
So we don't 100% know who all is going to show up today and ask us questions.
Very true. We like to live on the edge.
Oh, we're so wild and crazy.
I know. So let's see what this episode brings. Do you want it to be like cheers every time someone new sits down and we're like, live!
Love it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
I wrote my questions down too.
Oh, wait, how many questions do you
questions
have?
One for you and one for you.
It's not the
okay.
same one?
No.
Okay. Wow us with your
The people that
questions.
have prepared make me nervous. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Let me send it to you real quick.
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
it's kind of too late for that.
You can ask Sarah hers first, though.
Okay.
How nice of you.
Sucker.
Okay.
So you tell me when.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
No, go for it.
Go ahead.
What's your question for me, Mike?
So we're starting, is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah,
it's
we're
been
on recording.
You're being
So
recorded.
since we're starting,
Oh my
my
God.
God.
Did you go down to the Learning Center and steal that?
Did you steal our bell?
yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Did you really?
Okay. Today?
Sure did. I've been waiting for you to leave.
That's why you hugged and waved at us so adamantly,
Yeah,
so you could go steal from
Okay.
us.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
very
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
Mike. Thanks.
Sherry's being fired after this.
Yeah, she didn't really know.
She didn't notice.
No,
That's
she-
not
no,
helpful.
she did. Yeah, she did.
Wow. That is how we always know you're in our office. You come in and ring the bell
You
with
do.
your special little rhythm. Yes.
Okay, so
All right.
Sarah,
I better put my coffee down so I don't laugh so hard I spill it. Okay.
so what do you have? What's in store for Fostoria in the way of economic development and new business for 2023?
Okay. Thanks. That's
Yeah,
not so
yeah.
bad. I was kind of
Okay,
nervous,
yeah,
I'm not going to
yeah.
lie. Well, we do have some announcements that have already been made that's coming. Some of those involve you. So is this just like a plug for
It's a
shameless
personal plug for
self-promotion
him.
for
Oh,
you?
no, I did not. No. Yeah. No.
No, I think 2023 we're going to see some continued momentum that we've seen building, especially in our downtown corridor. Of course, you know, you've talked about it. Axe throwing is coming. We also have our 2022 Launch Business Competition winner, Chris Coaster, with Calico Charlie. She's announced that she will be open in June. So we're really excited for that to come. And then we also have Empart Mercantile. We've seen a huge uptick in interest in people looking for space. So that's always a great indicator of people that are out seeking to start a new business. So, I mean, we know of a couple coming. We know a couple on the horizon. But I think from a small business standpoint, I look for us to see a lot of great things in 2023.
That's awesome. So you're next.
So excited.
Yeah. Let me get my question first.
No problem. Take your time.
Watch yours be. Watch yours be completely off the wall. Okay.
Okay, so what direction do you see small business going in Fostoria for the economy, more opening or staying stagnant or not?
I think, based on conversations that I'm already having as we go into 2023, we're going to continue to see investment. I don't know that we'll see the construction. We might see more of the equipment purchasing, things of that nature. I think we all know that the economy has in some ways slowed down over the last 8 to 12 months. But we continue to see significant investment in Fostoria. And I don't see that coming to a halt at all in 2023.
All right, good.
Any follow-up questions to that?
No, I just.
Do you want us to tell everybody how fabulous you are?
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there.
So, no, I like to thank both of you because I think you both work very hard at what you do, promoting everything that you do, trying to get other business to come in. I know a lot of times you hear all the negative side of stuff, but you guys are really working hard. So I just want to let you know that we appreciate everything that you do here. So.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. We appreciate all your work as well.
And do we get to cut the cake?
So you really just came for cake? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that coffee. The coffee's great.
Well, why don't you come back in a little bit and we'll cut the cake.
Okay. All right.
We hate for everybody else to sit here with a half-eaten cake.
Yeah, okay.
That would be bad for them.
So before I leave, I just want to ring the bell one more time.
Ring the bell.
That's shocking.
And do you want me to take it back?
Yes, I would like you to take it back.
Please return the bell.
Thank you.
Jason might want to use it.
I don't think so.
No,
I think
that's
you'll
your
be
thing.
the only
All right.
bell user.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you guys.
No, thank you. I swear to God, I can't believe he would have stolen that.
Every time.
Part of me's not surprised. I thought it was his own. I didn't really think he'd steal it.
But it explains why he was overly happy to see us.
Yes. I mean, he'll usually smile and wave, but he wouldn't stop honking
I know,
until
it was
we
a lot.
acknowledged him.
It was a lot.
Into the hot seat.
Jason! You didn't join me.
Oh, you're good. Okay.
Game on.
Game on. It's kind of only fair.
All right.
It is.
I gotta tell you,
Okay.
pretty
It is.
impressed. Pretty impressed.
Mm-hmm. So what do you have for us
Good
here
morning.
today?
Good morning, Jason.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So
Seems like we were just here
I
not too long ago talking.
Wow.
So good to see you.
Mhm. I'm sad you didn't bring your shield and Captain America costume,
You know,
but that's okay.
I've actually looked them up, and they're kind of expensive.
Are they?
I was going to buy one, but I had to buy the real movie one. Well, that's like
What
$200.
a crowd pleaser.
Wow.
It was
I mean, people have loved that picture.
in lieu of our last interview,
Mhm.
which was just awesome,
Mhm.
I just thought, why not just start out the morning with a few rapid fire questions?
I
Oh.
love rapid fire questions. They're my forte, if you will.
So I know we were supposed to only ask one question, but
We'll
I think
make an
because it's
exception.
rapid fire, I think it's kind of game for several.
You can put it into a shorter
Yeah,
period of
yeah.
time.
So
Okay. All
what
right.
we can do is I'll ask the question,
Mhm.
no thinking,
Bring it on.
Mhm.
and
Oh, you mean we can't repeat the question like you did to stall?
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then each of you just blurt out your
Okay.
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 All right.
So, ladies, we'll start with Sarah, and then we'll alternate every other one.
Oh,
You know, type
okay.
that.
I'm going to lose track of this.
Okay, then just blurt it out.
Blurt it out. Okay.
Your favorite sport,
Volleyball.
your favorite food,
Ice cream.
Potato chips.
your favorite season,
Fall.
Summer.
favorite animal,
Dog.
Dog. Sorry, I'm
Come
slow.
on, Sarah.
your favorite band or song.
Okay, that's a difficult one for me because I'm
There's
a
a-
big music lover.
Okay, just give me
It's
one.
hard to
So,
narrow down.
I mean,
Top five songs that you love.
you've got a friend, Carole King.
Love it.
I feel like we did this for
We
one of our
did.
posts.
Ashley made us do this.
Yes. One was a Miranda Lambert song, Oceans by Hillsong. There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. All right, favorite color,
Blue.
Black.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to lie.
I'll reserve comment because we're in rapid fire questions.
favorite movie, It's supposed to be
Again,
rapid fire.
I like a lot of movies, but
I didn't say favorite.
Oh, wait.
You said favorite.
Favorite movie. This will shock you.
Yes.
1968. Katharine Hepburn, Peter O'Toole, The Lion in Winter. Be that specific, Sarah.
I cannot.
dare
Oh,
you.
my.
I cannot because
Wow.
I don't know.
Disappointing.
Wow.
You have to answer the
I
question.
know. Steel Magnolias.
Really?
I know you hate that movie. Okay,
I love you.
know.
I love it
I
more
know.
than my
I
luggage.
thought you were going to say
Okay.
the Notebook.
No.
Really?
Wow.
All
I'm
right.
gonna have to think
Okay.
more on that and ask a
Coffee,
lot of
coffee or
questions.
tea?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Donuts or muffins?
Muffin.
Muffin.
Apparently
Unless
he
I'm riding
disagrees.
around with Ford Manel from Manel Milling, and then it's donuts.
Convertible or hard top?
Convertible.
Convertible.
Favorite thing about Fostoria?
The people.
Yeah.
People. And your last question. And I'm just going to own up to it because
If this is our favorite thing about you, I'm
No.
going to get up and walk away.
it's not.
Okay, go ahead.
But that would have been a good one.
I thought we were going down that path. Okay, go ahead.
This right here is your favorite thing about me.
Yes.
It's true.
Yes.
I enjoy this. This is good.
Okay.
You're very kind paybacks with a smile with rapid fire questions.
So I kind of flubbed up on your question on the rapid fire because you said, what is my favorite superpower?
Oh.
And I just immediately went to superhero.
Right. Uh-huh.
So I'm going to ask you guys the same thing.
Our
What-
favorite superhero?
Your favorite superhero.
Superhero. Wonder Woman, hands down.
Black
Loved
Widow.
her growing up.
Come on. Like you didn't
There's
see
a
that
theme here
coming.
with the black and Black Widow.
You didn't
Yeah.
see that
There's a
coming?
thing there.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
No,
Thank
thank
you.
you. This was a lot of
It was so
fun.
much fun. I just figured we got to get this thing going this morning. So what a better way to do it?
Appreciate it.
That was
Well,
fun.
rapid fire.
I
Love
guess
it.
turnabouts is fair play. So.
And you've given me some new ideas for some of my future questions.
Look at that.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason.
Good.
Yeah. Come on over.
This makes me very nervous.
Hi, Dawn.
Makes you nervous.
He does.
She likes to be in control, so when she doesn't feel like she has control, she doesn't like it.
Oh.
I resemble that too, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Mr. Manel.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Long time no see.
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
So what do you have for us today?
Well, I've got
Everybody
You
came so prepared.
syllabus. No, really. First, I'd like to thank you for all you do for the city, quietly behind the scenes, to make this a better place to live. And my question is, what does it feel like to be successful in so much of what you're doing?
That's a good question. Would you like me to take this first?
Yeah, because I don't think he's going to like my response. Go ahead.
Okay. I guess I don't look at what I do, we do, because we're really a team, and really focus, I guess, on like the personal feeling of success. I guess I measure what we do and quantify it by the success of the community and the businesses that we're helping and that are growing. But that takes so many people. There's so many pieces and parts of that. So I guess I don't view it that way because I'm always focusing on what's next. What more can we be doing? Reflection's important, but I don't know that I view it in the lens of success. So I kind of went around your question, but really just looking at the success of the business community, I guess would be the measurable.
And I'm going to echo a lot of what Sarah said. For me, success is a moving target. And by the time we have a win, if you will, we're already moved on to our next project.
Or 3 projects
Or
down.
3 projects down. So I don't view it as a success personally or even for our organizations. It's a success for the community. And the community can enjoy that, whether it be a new business or a new opportunity. But success for me and for our organization continues to just move forward.
And I think you've both given a kind of a perfect example of servant leadership. You're not doing it for the satisfaction necessarily, but you know, when you don't care who gets the credit for it, a lot of things can get done very successfully.
That's the goal. Everything we do, it's a we mentality, because we couldn't be as successful as a community if we weren't all working together. And I think that's the key to everything that's happened over the past, 8-10 years.
Would you also comment on how we have risen to be at the top of the list for ODOT and the Ohio Railway Commission?
Oh, that's a Renee question.
Fostoria is in a very unique position. We sit in 3 counties, we're in different ODOT districts, and we have multiple representation at the state level. And I think for years that was not taken advantage of. And I would say under the current leadership of Mayor Eric Keckler, he has really capitalized on that. And it has gotten the community additional attention from state agencies like ODOT, as well as on the federal level, looking at like the Rail Commission and things of that nature.
Very good. Good stuff for Fostoria.
It's exciting times
It is
here in
exciting.
Fostoria.
I think for too many years we have considered the 3-county situation as a detriment, whereas it can truly be an opportunity for us.
It
Absolutely
really
can.
is. It really is. And we have taken the fact that the city is under fiscal emergency and made it an opportunity for
Absolutely.
the community. And so I guess that's a message for anybody. It may look on the surface like a negative, but you can take it and turn it into a positive.
Took us a little while to learn that, but
Well, sometimes we're a little slow on the uptake, but we get there. We get there.
great, good. I think Fostoria's positioned for a lot of positive things coming down the road.
I agree.
Completely.
Just takes patience, which is very difficult.
Change doesn't happen overnight.
No, it doesn't. And an awful lot of people don't like change.
Yes.
If you don't change, you don't grow.
It also depends upon whether you are the changer or the changee.
That's very wise. Very wise. Well, thank you for your service as well. I mean, a longtime business leader in the community, and then decided to move into public office, which I know has been very enjoyable. And
An interesting change. An
Yes.
interesting change. You
Yes.
see things from a different perspective.
A bit challenging.
Yes.
Yes.
but it is very much appreciated. We need more people to step up and maybe step outside their comfort zones and get involved.
Thank you. No, it can be challenging.
I have no doubt.
Yes. Yes. But we appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. But I really appreciate all you guys do. So it's
Thank you.
very beneficial for the community.
Well, thank you very much. It's high praise coming from you.
That sounds like that's the end of it. Sorry, Sarah.
That's okay. It was ill-timed. I knew it was going to happen at some point today where I'd be taking a drink and laugh. Hi, Michelle.
Good morning. Happy birthday, ladies.
Why, thank you so much.
So exciting, so exciting.
It is, isn't it?
A year just flew by.
How does that happen?
I'm not really sure.
I try
but-
not to think about it.
Mhm.
Like, when you started this, you're going, I don't know, how's this going to work? Are people going to like it? And
Here we are, 1 year
Celebrating,
later.
Right? Yep.
So somebody's listening.
Oh my goodness. People can't sleep at night? I don't know.
I don't know either, but we love our listeners.
Yes. Very good, very good. How exciting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, you have a question for us?
I
Or
do.
more-
I
multiple
have more than
questions?
one. We'll see how the first one goes.
Okay.
So maybe there'll be more. Who wants to go first? That tells a lot about a person.
Well, why don't you just throw it out there and then one of us will
Okay.
take it
Then
away.
we
We'll do
decide.
that. Okay.
Okay.
This is one of these common questions people ask. If you could spend the day with anyone living or dead, whether you've met them before or not, who would it be and why?
Ugh.
Ah,
That one's hard.
no pressure.
Okay.
No pressure.
A day's a long time.
It is.
Mhm.
And and that's obviously up to you. If you get bored, as I think you do sometimes, You could say, I'm done here.
As I believe we've referenced, a bored Renee is a problem.
That is a problem.
Yes.
You don't need that.
No.
No one needs that.
No.
So.
I feel like this is one that I'd have to think about a while, but off the top of my head, I would say, just for like nostalgic memories and to have like a really fun day, it would be my grandpa.
Yes.
I would want to spend the day with him.
Nice family tie.
Yeah, just because, I don't know. As a kid, I remember like my face pressed against the window, like looking for their car, waiting for them when they would come visit. So that one's an easy one. As far as like, I want to think about it. Like, is it somebody deep or somebody from history?
Yes.
But again, there's people I would want to meet, but I don't know that I'd want to spend the day
Could spend a
with
whole
them.
day with them. It'd be too intense, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Renee, what you got for us?
Well, I've changed my mind 4 times since you put the question out there, so I better throw it out there now so I don't change my mind.
Yes.
I think I would actually pick my father.
Your father.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Didn't get to spend enough time with him.
Well,
so.
he passed away when I was fairly young.
Sure.
And so, 30 plus years later,
Yeah.
you have memories as a child, but
Yeah.
create new ones for a day as an adult, I think could be
Yeah.
very interesting.
That could be interesting because,
Mhm.
I mean, I would imagine there's a lot of questions.
Sure.
As you age and grow, there's things that you don't think to ask people
Exactly.
when they're with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a family time.
Now, if I picked a celebrity,
Yes. There has to be
it would be a
another one.
coin toss. I would either go with Katharine Hepburn,
Of
because
course.
big fan.
Of course.
If you listen to Jason's rapid fire questions, you get that. And 2, John Wayne. Let's go with All American.
Oh, the Duke.
Why not?
Okay.
I'll ride the
Sure.
range with John Wayne.
That's an interesting
With our
one.
6-shooters.
Okay.
Why not? It just sounds fun and
I
entertaining today.
just like had an image flash in my mind of you.
Come on, Miranda
The
Lambert.
holster, I know.
If I was a
Yes,
cowboy,
Yes.
I'd be the
You're
queen.
gonna
Got it.
sing. Oh,
Mhm.
there we go.
I'm not gonna sing. That would kill
Okay.
a lot.
Okay, that would be a lot.
In my head, I'm playing the song though.
Okay, and I hear it with you.
Good.
Are we on the same channel?
I
That's
think we
really
are.
scary. That's
think we
really scary.
We do spend a lot of time together.
We do.
Fine.
So what about you, Sarah? Did you come up with a celebrity person?
I have nothing that's deep or
Nothing.
meaningful.
Okay.
I mean-
it's Monday morning. We're not
She would
asking
pick
for a lot.
Sally Fields because she wrote
I wouldn't.
and the Flying Nun.
I know. I would not pick Sally Field. No, my
Jane Fonda. Lily
no.
Tomlin.
Stop talking. Just stop.
Shut up and listen.
Yeah, shut up and listen to me, Renee. She asked me the question, not you. Mine would be super. This is, I don't know. It's super shallow.
Okay,
like
it's
I would
fine.
follow Chris Hemsworth around for a day just to,
Okay.
I don't know, look at him.
Why
I
not?
hope your children tune in.
They will, and I'll hear about it because they do listen. They see the little snippets on Instagram, and
Yes.
they listen.
They wonder
And I
what
get
this
talked to
is.
about some of my answers.
Sure.
That'll be a trap.
Like maybe I called Renee a name once at the beginning, and I got in trouble for it. So
I was pretty traumatized by that experience
Were
myself.
you?
no,
Yes.
she wasn't.
No, she's
a
not.
liar.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't know. Could we move to another question?
Yes,
You want
please.
Another one?
Give us
Okay.
another one.
So I feel like, the positions we're all in, we're trying to make a difference. We want to do something impactful. So let's fast forward 50 years from now. We're going to do a page out of Fostoria's history. What do you want your page to say? What impact have you made in the community? Ooh, that's a big one. I should have given you some, yeah.
Mine's
Yes.
easy. I
It's
wanted to
easy.
say one line.
One line?
She worked hard for the community. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mic drop out.
That's it.
Okay, that's fair, and that's,
Because in
Yeah.
50 years from now,
Mhm.
I would hope that there's so much progress that we're just a small blip.
You're a catalyst.
Yeah.
You made something else happen. You
Yeah.
did this, you started this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Pretty simple.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah.
She's great with that.
I know.
Did you
I
want
get to
throw
ride
in
on
a-
her coatales. It's easy.
Do you want to throw in a third one since that one went so quickly?
Gosh, did you have anything else to add to that?
No, I'll
She's
just
kind
ditto.
of just,
Mm-mm.
you'll just
Nope.
ditto.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
I'll just ditto. It's
okay. So let's see. Oh, this is just random. This isn't going to shock anyone. Favorite subject in school, least favorite subject in school. You pick which one. And
Favorite subject was history.
history,
Least favorite, science.
science. Ooh.
Physics was my downfall.
Ooh.
My favorite, and I would say mine was science.
Freak.
Mhm.
You're a freak.
Thank you. I love you too. I would say science least favorite was like math.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to use this or not use this in life. Yeah.
What was your favorite subject
Oh,
in
no,
school?
we're not asking me.
At least she asked you one of the easy
Yes,
ones.
no, I think anything that had to do with writing, I mean, English. I mean, I liked geometry because in math there was words in that type of math.
That's very
So
good.
anytime there were words involved.
And your least favorite?
Least favorite. I don't know. I really kind of liked school. It's kind of nerdy. I mean, it's shocking, isn't it?
That does surprise me.
Does it? Okay. Okay.
I went to school to socialize, not to learn.
Yes. Yes.
I tried to take the middle approach. I did a lot of
bit of
both.
both. Yeah.
Yes.
That's really all I had. I mean, I had more, but we got to save some for some other people.
Well, we really appreciate you
Thank
participating
you.
today, Michelle.
Absolutely.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
It is. I bet I'll see you later today.
I bet we will. I bet you will.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Tiffany!
Yeah.
Hi, welcome.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
How are you?
Good. How are you ladies?
Great.
Great.
Good. What's new?
Well, you know,
We're
we hear it's our birthday.
Yeah.
This smells delicious, by the way.
It looks
All I
fun.
can smell is frosting. It smells wonderful.
Yes. Kendra's cakes, and it's super cute.
Yes, it is.
I smell sugar.
Sugar, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting a sugar high just from sitting here.
It's good. Sugar highs are good.
So we're both looking at okay, what do you have for us?
So am I just supposed to ask you?
Yeah, fire away.
So I have one question. You
Okay.
both can answer it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Totally ready.
Thank you for not
Completely
stealing
forgot about
something
it.
from us like your husband did.
Oh, no,
You're a much more upstanding citizen.
I tried to be, yes.
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 Okay.
So, I forgot my question.
I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
I get it. No. Sarah does that to me all the
I'm
time.
a ruiner.
It's
I
so
talk.
hard.
Oh,
Okay.
I got it. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
So, the positions that you have, each of you, what drives you to come to work every day and do what you do for the Fostoria community?
Okay. I think my answer is a two-part answer.
Okay.
The first would be the team of people I get to show up every day and work with. We have a great team. I think we work super well together, and it's fun. And I think that makes a tremendous difference.
Sure.
The second part is the people. The people in the community that we work closely with. They're my life.
I echo both of Sarah's points, and I would add a third, and that would be the diversity. No 2 days are ever the same.
It's never boring.
And I think that is some of the motivation. You don't know what the day is going to bring. You don't know who you're going to run into, what problem you're going to solve, what new problem might arise. And I enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think either of us are cut out for a job that we would show up and it would be the same every single day.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I don't think we're made for that.
A bored Renee is a problem. I'm having that made into a t-shirt. I swear I am.
love it.
Because if I did the same thing every day, we'd have problems.
I just laugh because there's so many things that have come up in the years that we've worked together that we joke about we need to make you a t-shirt for. I feel like we could fill your closet with t-shirts.
Yeah.
I have a mental one, which
Too.
is scary. I'm going to need to start writing them down.
Yes. Surprise her like every
Yeah.
once in a while.
With a new t-shirt.
Well, you look down. Here's one of your t-shirts.
A little t-shirt of the month club. Yeah.
Oh, fabulous.
I see
I'm telling
opportunity.
you.
I like this.
I see opportunity.
Yes.
Yes, for
Mhm.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Future small business.
Yes.
Because I have one in mind right now. So
Stop.
anyway, I'll stop. I'm going to stop myself.
Pretty sure.
We'll move on.
Did you have anything else you wanted to ask us?
No, that was it. Just
Okay.
one question for you each of us.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate
Happy
it.
birthday.
Thanks.
Thanks for letting me be a part of this.
It was a pleasure to see you,
Yeah.
Tiffany.
Me too.
Yep.
Well, well, well.
Please say your favorite, my favorite one-liner. It's the mayor.
Well, hello.
I love me some
There
mayor.
you go.
One of my t-shirts, people. One of my t-shirts.
I do love me some mayor.
Let me
get my
Can we
product
put your face
placement
on
correctly.
it?
There we go.
Do we have your permission to put your face on a t-shirt?
Please.
Okay, good.
Please, by all means.
And we can highlight his natural athletic ability.
Of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I know. I know.
Well, how fun is this?
Well, thanks
A
for
whole
coming
year.
out. I
whole
know.
year.
And you were our first guest.
And I'm so happy to be back. I mean, I guess, we're supposed to be asking questions. Would
Can
you,
I ask
would
you
you
one
imagine,
first?
though, a
Can I
year
ask
ago?
you one first?
Yes, please.
Did you get a haircut just for this podcast?
I did. I knew I was going to be with
Thank you
you
so
guys.
much.
And I thought I had to look my best.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
that.
Just because.
Okay.
Just delightful cake. I mean, would you have
That's cute.
imagined a year ago that this would still be? I mean, it's just overwhelmingly popular in the community. Of course, you've taken the community by storm with your podcast.
By storm.
You're so dramatic.
I'm like that today. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm allergic to the snow, so I'm having some issues today.
You're
I'm so
allergic
sorry.
to the snow.
Yeah, I don't like cold weather, and I'm allergic to snow.
Okay.
Feels like it.
Okay.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
when we started this a year ago, we really had no idea what to expect.
We really didn't.
Yeah.
It was like, let's just
Yeah.
try it and see what happens.
Yeah.
So here we are.
We've
1 year
enjoyed
later.
it, and the people seem to enjoy listening, and,
I think so.
we'll just
We'll keep
on
going.
Okay. Well, so during the moms episode,
Oh,
how scared were you of that? just what might come to light that you didn't want to
It
come
was
to light?
not my most comfortable episode.
No, it was a little nerve-wracking.
Uh-huh.
I think it gave us a little more appreciation for when our guests show up and don't know what to expect,
Right,
because
right.
there were a few moments where we got a little uncomfortable
Yeah,
because we
'cause Zach
just
here-
weren't sure.
Okay, that's when I knew who was really listening. Because, after that episode aired, the number of people that called me by the name
Yeah.
my mother would have named
Yes.
me if I was a boy was
Yeah.
a little terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yes.
going to lie.
Uh-huh.
Lots of fun.
But thanks for remembering that.
Well, it was
You're
a-
like our
it
super
was
fan.
It was a beautiful thing. And I think my favorite episode was the one outside at the Parquet. And so, are we going to revisit that again this summer?
I think we
might.
should.
I think we should. We
That
should
was
probably
fun.
try some other, locations. We just struggled with the amount of traffic. I don't think
Yeah,
we
I
realized
can see
how
that.
many cars and
Mhm.
things were going to be going up and down the
Busy
streets, but
intersection.
it's pretty busy.
And it gets busier as we add more stuff downtown. More
Yes,
more cars.
but it was fun just to watch and see how many people, wave as they go by.
Yeah, with all the fingers and everything, sure.
Oh my God.
I was taking it from a friendly point of view.
Oh, well, I was
I'm
too.
also not
Oh,
the
That's what I
mayor,
said.
so
It was,
I
I
don't
mean,
get told I'm number one
there
that
were a
often.
whole lot of waves. And
Wow.
a lot less of those others than I would have expected.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Really?
I said a lot less than expected.
Because public service is fun. We do thank you for your years of public service. It's
Thank
not
you.
always easy.
Well,
So
thank you, Sarah.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that. It has been quite an experience, and I've enjoyed probably 96.5% of it.
Yeah.
It was good stuff. We've done a lot of fun things.
we have.
We've made the community better, I believe.
I agree.
And still more plan. I mean, there's stuff that's going to happen.
It's going to continue.
5 years from now that we put into place that's going to just keep happening, and
Yeah.
so I'm pretty excited about things to come. Looking back, good things happen.
Did you have any other questions for us, or was it just
No, I was thinking, we did the if I were a tree, what would you be? I think in that first episode, palm tree. That was me. But
because you're allergic to
naturally.
snow naturally?
Exactly.
Naturally.
Yes.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always that question: if there was anywhere in the world that you would want to go to see, like I want to go to Machu Picchu and climb the top, that kind of thing. Is there one of those things that you would want to go if you had the opportunity to go and see?
I don't think there's just one for me. No, my list is pretty long. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to see.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean,
My bucket is deep. The list is long.
I'd love to go to Italy and Ireland and different places like that, but I mean, just one definitive place.
Yeah.
No.
The new commercial with the Viking cruise through the rivers of Europe, that one looks like
That
a lot of
looks
fun.
pretty cool.
Looks like a lot of fun.
I need to start saving now for that.
Yeah, those
They're
are
a little
a little pricey, but
Yeah.
interesting.
I want to see a lot of Europe. I want to see Ireland.
Ireland is one of mine. Yeah, definitely.
But then I also want to go to places like Fiji and, you know, Bora Bora because I too like sunshine and warmth.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably the whole South Pacific musical and High and all that stuff still in your head.
Consistently amazes me how your mind works.
Just see my face, I went.
You never know. Sure.
I
Yeah.
mean, I just immediately put you in a musical
Yeah.
as a character. Yes.
Yeah, the Music Man right here in River City.
I went with Oklahoma in my head.
There you go.
I do enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Anything
Thanks.
else from you?
No, I just enjoy your your fun little episodes and look forward to who's your next victims through this year.
victims. Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
It can't be that bad. This is the second time you've joined us. So
Third, because he
Third.
was
I
at
was
the
at the
parquet.
parquet.
Ooh.
He
So-
can't stay away. He's a super fan.
It's true. It's true.
I
I'm
mean,
probably
he
your
did
number one.
cite the Mother's
Oh, I'm
Day,
going to
so-
disagree with you. My mother is our number
Well,
one
I
fan.
can't.
That
I
is
can't
true.
argue
Kim
with
is our
that.
number one fan.
You could be a second.
Probably Kim, I'm sure, is probably. Yeah. But
She's going to be our first subscriber to Renee's T-shirt club.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me back. And we'll see who might be your
I know.
next
The rest is sort of open. We don't know.
bag of questions. All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Enjoy the rest of your time.
You as well.
Thanks so much.
Hi, Deanna.
Hi,
Welcome.
how's it going? Thank you.
Thank you for hosting our birthday party today.
Happy birthday.
We appreciate you
Really
so
appreciate
much.
I
it.
can't believe it's been a year.
I know.
I
I don't know where time goes.
God, I'm trying to.
We are.
We are.
We are.
Yes. Yes. So a question for you, I would just say, what probably just more serious, I guess, is when you compare, because I know you've done a lot of research with the different towns, rural communities that are similar to us demographically. What do you find, because there's lots of success stories now, what do you find that Fostoria is doing that is maybe lends to the success that we're seeing, or what? Like, I feel like there's a lot more similarities in our town to other towns where in the past sometimes people make it seem like we're so different. I think there's a lot of similarities. What do you see in that in your research?
I agree. There's a lot of commonalities. And actually, when we kicked off this podcast, we talked about how there are so many similarities among rural communities, and even a lot of what larger communities are seeing in like their downtown. A lot of the issues are very similar. Comparatively, I think communities of our size, some are doing very well, and some, are struggling. I think what we have going for us is we have so many different groups of people that are working together now. I was just actually at a downtown workshop last week, and it was interesting when there were probably 15 different communities of various sizes, but all small represented, and kind of hearing them talk about their struggles and their successes. A lot of the things that were put forth as suggestions in that workshop, we're already doing, and we already have going for us. So it was a very encouraging experience because we have all the groups working together. One of the things was working to beautify the community. Well, we've got the garden club that's been doing that for years, and there's other groups actively out there doing that. We have public art. We have strong entrepreneurship programs. We have small businesses that are launching. We have our local industries that are reinvesting and growing and adding jobs. And we have people moving into this community. So I think when we look across, I think the country and towns like ours, we're moving in the right direction and things are going very well. Do we have room for growth? Absolutely. But I think we have all of the right things in place that are really propelling us forward.
It's really refreshing, and I guess I know that other folks sitting here today have said the same thing, but thank you both for everything that you do, because without the passion and dedication that you've got and your ability to work together very well, and then also work with other groups and folks that are trying to move Fostoria forward. It definitely helps with your personalities. So,
You.
yes, I do have one question. Okay. Which of you, of the two of you, who is funnier?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm more sarcastic.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
I don't.
equates to. But.
I think we lend humor in different ways at different times. I don't know.
Who's messier?
Me. I hands down it has to be me because she's a very neat and tidy person. It's me. Mm-hmm. Well, you can tell when you walk in my office. I have papers everywhere. Yes. Mm-hmm.
We all have different processes.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
No,
Thank
you.
you. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Show up and listen.
Well, we know you're one of our big fans.
Yes,
Yes.
I follow it all along, and it's wonderful.
Thanks for coming on.
Oh, hey, no
Because
problem.
so just to intro you
Yes.
to kind of our listeners,
Sure.
you haven't been a guest on our show yet,
Not yet.
but you are a local business owner.
I am.
Way to
What
put that
business
plug
do
in.
you own?
Flippin' Jimmy's,
Ah,
home of the best burgers and chunks in town.
Get your
nice.
chunks on at Flippin' Jimmy's.
Come on, Fostoria. Tomorrow is chunk day.
Oh,
Usually,
see.
every day is chunk day,
Tuesdays.
but Tuesdays,
But Tuesdays especially.
are correct. Our
Okay.
specials. So
Got it.
we have our brand new free Friday fries. So we feature one of our items, and then you get a free fry if you purchase that. So.
You know I love fries.
I know you do.
Mm.
I
Love
know
a
you
good
do.
potato.
So this is wonderful. This is good for Fostoria. I enjoy your podcast. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you're
everybody's
all
been-
about Fostoria. You are
You
one of the
are.
most pro Fostoria people I know.
I try. Well, when you're born and raised here, a lot of your family's here. You gotta. I would say bloom where you're planted. So
Mhm. Very nice.
we have lovely blooms in Fostoria for sure.
We do.
So it's a great town.
We do. So did you bring questions for us today?
I don't.
Or
I
a
can-
question?
A question.
You can have multiples. We allow other people to do that.
Okay, so my question today would be, what is the top 3 Chamber of Commerce FEDC goals for this year? Top 3.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, it's the end of January, so
Sure.
probably in 6 months these goals will change. But
That's okay.
2 big ones for me right off the top is we need to hire a new director for the Learning Center.
Okay.
Second one, we are hiring at FEDC for kind of a number 2 person. That is a critical goal for me this year. And then third, we just completed a new spec building out on US 23 South, and I would like to get that sold and have a new business in there yet this year.
I noticed that when I went by, and that's all with the construction and
Yep.
construction equipment. So
As far as the chamber, it is really to, of course, we are very strong in pushing our entrepreneur resources and classes, which mainly is co-starters. So we want to run, again, 2 successful cohorts this year. I want those to be filled. What we also want to do is really boost our outreach and member relations for this year. So every couple years since I have had this role, I try to have a touch point with all of our members. And so over the last couple years, we've kind of gotten a little busy. So while I've been working with, I would say, a good percentage of them, there's some that haven't. So we're going to be out really working on member relations and touch points with them to focus more outside of the downtown. So of course, downtown is going to continue to, be something we work on and focus on, but we really want to grow and develop business outside of the downtown corridor as well.
which is a great idea. I mean, downtown is, it's off of life support, I would say. You know what I mean? Still in ICU, but off of life support. So I think that would be great, especially a couple of our downtown businesses who moved out to County Line.
Yes.
They're, every business in Fostoria is part of, trying to promote through the
Right.
Chamber of Commerce.
Mhm.
So
And they're part of the growth and part of what makes this town great, and they need supported and worked with and grown as well. well.
And I must say that Co-Starters, being a Co-Starter graduate, is a wonderful program if you're trying to start up a new business, even if you just have an inkling or an idea that you might want to do something. A little side note, both of the Launch Fostoria winners went through Co-Starters. So it's not a requirement, but it sure puts you about 10 paces above anybody who's just sort of wandering in and didn't take Co-Starters.
And who teaches the Co-Starters?
Well, these two lovely ladies, these two lovely ladies. What's capacity? I mean, when you say full, how many?
We've had a class of 14 before.
Okay.
That was, I think, too many.
And that was too many. Really, I think the sweet spots. Now I can't talk.
The sweet
spot is 8 to 10.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
that will work. And it's a nice group to work with, you know. I mean, the other thing is you get the chance to meet more on an intimate level of potential businesses. So I think that's a good relationship too. You know, I think the Learning Center is a hidden little gem in Fostoria. If you haven't been through it, you really need to go through it. It really is a spectacular building. What it does there really benefits Fostoria more than you could even imagine.
But I think the Learning Center is a fabulous representation of what can happen in Fostoria if people work together.
Correct.
You're talking about an old Kroger grocery store building that sat vacant, that community leaders came together, identified a use, and that was a $3.8 million project that we received $800,000 from the state capital budget, and everything else was raised locally to see that to fruition.
So we have the power. So, you know, folks out there who are struggling with, we won't have a pool, but we're going to have a splash pad. The splash pad is, you know, going to go into the footprint of where the pool was. That is a wonderful thing to put your money towards too. That is going to be a wonderful thing for the kids. The pool was just not a reality. You know, we don't have $9-10 million to completely refurbish it, but we are working very hard in Fostoria to raise the funds to get this splash pad. And I have seen several different splash pads, and they're hilarious. I mean, the kids love it. So get behind that, folks. You know what I mean? Get behind that program because, you know, it will be a reality, but we need everybody's help. So.
And again, that's a project that's been launched, and we're seeing tremendous community support. That is, I think, one of the best things about Fostoria is if there is a need, and that need is put out there, the community rallies, whether it's a community project, whether it's an individual or a family in need. It is one of my favorite things about this community is the way that they can rally around a cause.
Yeah. Well, that's Fostoria. That's what we are. That's who we are. That's, you know, my family's, you know, been here for 2 generations now, 3 generations. So, yeah, it's important. It's important to support your city and defend us when people don't support it.
Yes.
Vigorously. So.
We know you do, Matt.
I know I do.
We know you do.
Well, thanks for
You're
stopping
welcome.
by today. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Glad you could
Happy
be part
birthday.
of our
Thank
for
you.
our celebration.
Shut up and listen. Happy birthday. I love it. I hardly ever get to tell people to shut up and listen. So
You can just talk about our past.
Hey,
like,
guys.
shut up and listen.
hey guys,
Small town stories.
shut up and listen.
Do it.
Ready? Happy birthday to us.
Wow. Took
that
you
was
2.
sad. You
Took
know
you
what?
2.
I
Took
did
you
this,
2.
and you weren't ready, so
Took
you'll
you
see
2.
that in the video.
Took you 2.